Okay, so if you were to ask me what is my number one pain relieving tool that I use to help my own pain? So let's just first go. So I'll backtrack a little bit. So fill you in with a scenario. So like the last couple of days I've been stiff at the base of my neck, between the shoulder blades, I don't know, too much time at the computer, a bit of stress, mixed in, all those sorts of things, life. So anyway, it's just like, oh yeah, it's getting all stiff. Now I've woken up and it's all, when you get that deep ache back there and the knots between your shoulder blades. So for those of you who know, like trigger points in the rhomboids, these sorts of things, and it's up and through here, it's all sort of thing. So, all right, so what do I have at my disposal? So I've got gua sha. Okay, so gua sha, brilliant for helping with pain. However, not too bloody good back here because it's too hard to get to. Cupped, yeah, but again, too hard to get to. So what do we do? So lower back pain, mid back pain, what do we do? Right, I'm glad you asked. Here's what we do. You get yourself a tennis ball. Now, if you've done my courses, you've probably seen me talk about this to get your clients to do this at home, whatever pain they've got, shoulder pain, whatever, to help decrease trigger points, muscle spasms, blah, blah, blah. Right, but for yourself, if this is new to you, please watch this because this is so good and so effective, and I've been doing it for years, not consistently, not constantly, but when I get pain. So best thing to do is get a sock. Put the ball, the reason you do that, I'll show you. Okay, so now sock in the ball in the sock, right, tennis ball. So what you would do, like for me, so now, because otherwise if I don't have a sock, and then I put it back there, because I'm going to go lean up against the wall and put my body weight against the wall. So the tennis ball, here's your wall, tennis ball is now going to press against the spot that's painful back there. So you go up, lean against the wall, but what happens is you got to do that and then move around a little bit to try and get another spot, and it drops on the ground. It's a whole bloody thing. So you don't want that. So this avoids the tennis ball dropping. Now, listen, if this is brand new, then whenever you've got a pain, remember, get yourself a ball and a sock. You can make it yourself and put that back there, and then what you're going to do, you just hold it like that, find the spot, and then lean against the wall, and you can hold it for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, couple of minutes if you want to. Just don't make yourself too sore. And this is going to start releasing these fibers, okay? So as we press, so trigger points, if you know what trigger points are, like just think knots, tight bands of muscle, and they can refer pain to different areas. But point being that you're going to loosen up these muscles as you press against them, and it's going to release those fibers because you put a micro stretch, just like pressing with your thumb does, with shiatsu and these sorts of things, acupressure. You're stretching, making that muscle stretch to release, to unlock. Same thing here. So you just work that, and then you move around and you do that and that sort of thing. Now, you want to take it to the next level, this is what I did this morning, right? Put in an extra tennis ball. Okay, especially when it's muscles between your, like the shoulder blades, like I've got here, the pain there. So you leave them just slightly apart, right? Now we've got two tennis balls, okay? Now, where this gap is going to be your spine, and then these are going to go either side. Now, so what you can do for this is what I did, lie down on the floor, set these up on the floor, lie down on them, and you're going to be in like a sit-up position with your knees bent, and you're just going to control your weight as you just move, just moving with my legs along with the balls going underneath it, like that. And when you feel those tender spots, those painful spots, then again, you're in control of the amount of weight you put on this, so you're in control of the pressure, all right? And then when you get spots that are hurt, that are painful or tender, or then you just stay there for a bit, and then you move on. So you're just sort of scanning the area and just decreasing the tension in all of these muscular fibers. Okay? Now, speaking of sit-ups, if you've got, like I've got, pain between the shoulder blades, here's what you want to do. So you can just lie back with your arms like this, but no, bring your arms like this. Okay, so when just like you do a sit-up, you could do it like this, no problem at all. The trick is like bringing those elbows close together. You can feel what happens. Your shoulder blades come out like that. So when I do this, it brings my shoulder blades up and around the rib cage, right? Okay, that gives you way better access to these muscles between your shoulder blades and your spine. So you're going to get much better effects with it, because if you're like this, your shoulder blades start to come back towards the spine. There's not that much room between the spine and the shoulder blades. So just bring it like that when you're lying down there, or again, if you're doing it against the wall, you got it like that. You can just, so do either against the wall or on the floor. So there you go. That, like for back pain, but shoulder pain, even if you've got tennis elbow, or you know, any pain, and you're just going to work it. So I put this on my table here, on my desk, and then just roll it like this. Not like that, but that's the desk, and roll back and forward. So you can do that like that. You got feet. Get a golf ball and roll it underneath. So if you're at the workstation, roll that underneath, underneath your feet. Fantastic. So there you go. It helps with muscular pain, muscular tension, trigger points, knots, whatever you want to call them. And it is my absolute go-to.